Well, good morning, everyone. It's Leanne, and it's nice of you to join me today. And I'm going to show you what I'm up to. Now, I have been making ephemera, um, and I showed you those ones in the last video from Tsunami Rose, her roses and her black and white little advertisements, and how we sewed them in the last video. And this one, I've been doing some palm cards, which are these ones. I think I bought them from Spotlight. And they're just palm cards. You know how people read these palm cards when they're giving a lecture or something like that. And I find them very useful. And so I have been just making some. Yes, look at the back. Not too closely. I've just been making some palm cards, adding bits and pieces that I found around me, on my desk, on the floor even. And I've done a little bit of stenciling on some of them. That green there is a beautiful stencil. And all I thought now is I pulled out some labels from my label container. These are all labels. And from various people. Nick the Booksmith, Tsunami Rose, Graphics Fairy, just a few. I have to get some more because I really want to get a lot more downloaded. Oh dear. And I thought I'd just pull out some labels and see what they look like. Let me just turn these around to their respective ways. And I'm just going to see what a nice label would make a difference. And already I like that, but let's keep moving along and trying new stuff. I think that might be a little touch too big, so we'll leave that one to the side. Oh, there's a green one. Let me see what that looks like. Now see, I like that too, so let me just see if I could put a label somewhere just here, maybe on that one. I'm going to leave that one. I like it already. Get some others here. Let me try that one. I like the tone of that one, the colour of it. It's quite nice. I don't think it's covering too much up on that one. Let me see if I pull it down. It is covering a little bit of that paper there, and I like that music paper there to show. Maybe. Let's try this one. Yep, don't mind that one. I've got two little brown ones here. Let's see what we can do with these. No, I don't like it there. What's that one look like? I don't mind that one. Let me have a look what this looks like here. I think that's too small. I think I'll leave that one. It's a plate. And let me just try these two again. Different ones. No, I don't like that one. Maybe that one. That one looks alright. How about if I just go with my instinct? I'm going to leave that one. Let me just see one more time about this one. And I do like the coloured tone of that one. And that's it. I'm going to leave it like that. I mean, I didn't ever try. Oh, yes, I did. Let me try this one and this one. Actual fact, I like that one better. So I'm going to stick with those three. And we are going to glue them down. I'm not going to machine sew them because I've already done that, and actually I think we need to cut these and trim them off a little bit. Where's the light? I can't see it. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay, glue. I'm just wondering if I should edge it. And I'm thinking now I should. So I'm going to get some ink. One of these days I'm going to have to buy another distressed ink because I'm running out. We wait to the last moment, don't we? We avoid it. Right, I'm just going to edge it a little bit. Am I off camera? I probably am. Beautiful day here in Sydney. It's quite pleasant weather. Who watched the cricket? Australia versus Pakistan. Well, I did. Of course I did. I love cricket. And Australia has beaten them twice so far, which is fantastic. Fantastic. I'm very pleased about that. I enjoyed thoroughly watching the Australians. Now, I noticed Stephen Smith, the ex-captain, has played a game. And I'm going to call that finished. So I'm going to put it with the rest of them. I noticed he's played, and he's in the IPL, Indian Premiership, or Indian Premier T20. I don't think he got many. I think he scored 20 runs, and he looks set for a good opening. A good start, sorry, to his game this year. Now let's see him back in the Australian side playing his best. I don't think he should ever be returned as captain. I'm sorry to say that, and it's sad for me to say that because I really liked him. But I think he's had his day. He's worn it out. He disrespected the game by allowing something like that to occur. Although he didn't do it himself, he's had to pay the penalty for it. But let's welcome him back right into the team because he's a really good player and we want him to excel, don't we? Okay, let's see if I can get that just about there. Someone has put cotton on that. I'll get it off in a minute. I don't want that to dry. Well, not someone. It would have been me, probably. Of course. Right. So that's not too bad. I'll have to wait till that dries. I like that. Sort of. Where is it? So I'll call that one a wrap, and then we'll do this last one. And so let's see how he goes this year in the World Cup and so forth. And let's welcome back Warner as well. He's a bit of a disaster, isn't he? But, you know, he's a very much loved player, in my opinion. I love him. And I love watching him. I love watching him succeed. So, I hope he does succeed. Now, is that straight? Let me just see. The glue has dried. I'm just going to put some more on. Okay. Sort of looks not straight, but it is. I may end up going around them with some stitching. It may help them. So those are done. I just wanted to finish them off because I really wanted to finish them off. I think I will sew around them, but not just now this time. I'll let them dry over there. Okay, now I have got to show you what I've been up to over here. And I will. Let's move that. Let's turn off my machine before I go flying. Now, I've been experimenting with some kids' little books, old golden books, paper. It's very bright, very colourful, and very illustrated. And I thought the colours, you know, are very old-fashioned, but beautiful old-fashioned. And I have made these into... Now, I haven't seen anyone on YouTube make these yet, but I'm sure they have been made. But just in case they're not, I am going to claim a name on them. I'm going to say they are double-sided book pages. That's what I'm going to call them. Double-sided. No. Double pocket book pages. That's it. So let's just get a piece of paper and I'll show you how they work. So double pocket. So they go over the page. There's your page. They go over the pocket page. And on each side you have a pocket. There. And they're very bright and very colourful. And then they'd go with anything, wouldn't they? Little children, you know, pussy in there, and there's reeds, and there's plants and frogs and all sorts of things. So I'm going to call them double pocket book pages. And they just fit over the page. Now you could glue that down, you know, here and here. But I'm thinking you could also just put a paper clip on them. Like that, just there. Or just there and there. And then you could put some, whatever you wanted into the pocket. Whatever. So I'm going to call them double pocket book pages. Double pocket book pages. Because they're double pockets. And I've machine sewed around it like that. And I'm just going to show you how I made them. I have made two more that I'm going to sew as well. There's the pocket there. And there's the pocket there. And they fit on the page like that. Now, if you're making a baby book, these would be ideal because of the colours and because you can fit something in there. Let's just try one of these cards in there. See, they fit very well in those pockets. Those pockets are very strong. And very colourful. So my double pocket book pages, to me, are quite lovely. And there they are. Now, the other thing with these, because they're little old golden little books, they sometimes the pages are not, what's the word, equal. They don't equal up. Now, that doesn't matter because once it's over the page, there's the page, you can't tell that they don't match up. See, there's some out there. So it won't matter. Or go ahead and trim it up. I rather leave it and keep the whole thing. So there are two I've got to do. So I'm going to show you how I make my double pocket book pages. And we're going to take a piece of paper. Now we've got to learn what comes up, like in this one here. The cat's upside down, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. But this one, you get the full picture. So how did we do that? I'm just going to open it to see how I did it. Right, so you start from the bottom. Okay, got it. So I'm going to start from this bottom. So I'm going to take a page off. It's a Moo Cow, and that's Scruffy, the tugboat. Okay, so what we're going to do first is take our little golden book page and fold it in halves. Now this is very important you do this. I can't see a damn thing. Right now I can. Right, make sure it's pretty even and give it a good press. Okay, we're going to open it back up with the pit. There's someone at the door. I will be right back. Right, sorry about that, but you know what? It's my imagination. There was no one at the door. Oh dear. Okay, so what we did, we folded that in halves, and we folded it very strongly. Let me just get a bone folder. Here's an old one. We'll use that. Now, leave the picture facing you. Let me see again. So I got it right. Right, got it. And then we turn it upside down so the picture's facing that way. And let's put these right on that line. So let's just fold it. Oops, let me see. There. Fold it onto that line like that. There we go. And we fold this one the same. Come straight up to it. Get it even, Stephen. And fold that exactly the same. So they both touch each other in the middle, like that. Okay. Then what we want to do is right on the bottom here, we want to do a line. In other words, we want to fold it. So turn it over and get that line so that those ends are just touching on that line. Make sure it's pretty precise. This is something we have to get right. We'll just see if we've done that right. Okay, so then turn it back and lift the flap and then turn it back to how we had it. Then come back up and use that line we just had on the other side to do it on this side. Make sure it's pretty precise. Everything's flat. Now this is going to end up being the middle of the pocket. So turn it back around facing you. The picture's facing you. Not facing that way. Facing you. And there's the owl. He's facing me. And all we're going to do is turn it to the side and fold it. And try and line it up as best you can. Now the pages may be out just slightly, but that does not matter as long as this corner here is in the middle. And then all we do is we really flatten that down. And voila. There we go. So there's our double pocket book page. And we've got the picture facing us. Beautiful sun. We've got the owl looking at us, and when we open it up, we've got the Moo Cow and Scruffy. That's gorgeous. I love that one. That's my favorite so far. Okay, let's do another one just in case you can't remember. Now this is a beautiful one. This one's full of toys. I love these toys, these old toys. Did I tell you I have a whole doll collection from the 60s, from my vintage, from my time, that I've built up. There's still a few more dolls I need to get for that vintage set. But They're all there, and I may show you some. Okay, so I'm lining up my paper again to be very precise. Very precise, edge to edge. Make sure it's straight. Okay, so we've done that. So we're going to open it up again and make sure the picture's facing you, not you, but me. So the picture's facing me, but I'm going to turn it straight upside down so I can see what I'm doing because I'm blind as a bat. And we put this right on the line, like that. And let me see if I've got that right. Yep, I have. And we'll do the same to the other side. Make sure it's very precise. Make sure it lines up. And there we go. It is very precise. Then we're going to turn it straight over to the back. And what we're going to do is turn it back around to us. And then we're going to get that line and make sure it's very even under that. And we will do this. Make sure it's very precise. Right, let's open it back up like that. And let's fold it towards us. Like that. Just like that. Right. Once we've done that, we can turn it to the side, fold it over and turn it to the side, and then just fold it. So that's pretty evenly matched. Like that. And it worked. And there's, I know this is upside down here, you can't avoid that. But you've got the beautiful toys there. Well, you can see a little bit of Scruffy. There he is there. And then you've got the other beautiful dolls and toys on that side. So they're fun. I love them. Let's just make one more. Just one more. Such great colours. I love these little golden books. They are great colours. Let's just divide it in halves again. Picture facing us, but fold it in halves. Be precise, as I said. Don't not be precise. Take some pride in your work and get that very straight. Okay, open it back up. Picture facing you, then turn to the picture facing you. And let's do the top. I forgot for a second. And let's do our little triangles. Let them meet on that line that we folded perfectly. Like that. Okay. Then we're going to turn it over and push it back like that. No, go back to where I had it. We had it there. Turn it over and let's fold that and get it right on the line, the edges. Make sure they're right on that line. Just to get it perfect. I like to get things perfect most of the time when it's required. Right, we've done that. Open it back up and fold that flat back. The one you just folded here, you'll like that. Turn it back and fold it the other way. There we go. So we have that, and then all we're going to do is fold it in halves again. And that's all you do. It is so great. I love them. What do you think? Leanne's double pocket book pages. I have not seen anyone do them, but doesn't mean they haven't. But just in case they haven't, I'm going to call them double pocket book pages. So there you go. Little golden books. And you can get some of the pictures and you can see them. They'd look good in kids' journals, wouldn't they? But I do love the colours because the colours are really fantastic. Excuse me. And there's the one we made with Puss Puss, but he's upside down. Anyway, so you can make them. They're quite easy. So we made them. We made our palm cards for our journals. And we done our flowers, of course, and our advertisements. So that's a good start for some ephemera. So on my last video, it says let's make ephemera, which we did. That was these ones. Then I made some palm cards, and I never showed you how I made them. Would you like me to show you one of them? I think I should, just in case. Anyway, so there's all my ephemera. Now to make one of these cards, you need some scraps. Let me see, what else do you need? You need a palm card, or let me just check the size of this. There's my ruler. My ruler says this is 5 inches by 3. 5 by 3. So that's all you need. You need a scrap of cardstock, cardboard, whatever, 5 by 3 inches. And that's the size they are. They're a great size. This is too thin for my liking, but I still use them because they get a bit more solid when you add stuff to them. So, and I've just add bits and pieces, like I said. Now I've got some scrap tea dyed paper here that we can use. And I just glued that on straight away. I didn't worry or muck around or do anything about it, or measure this or measure that. That might be too small. I think it is. So I'll get a bit more paper. So maybe this will go over this side. Okay, I'll use that and then we'll cut it off. Yep. So this is just some cardstock, paper cardstock. And I'm just going to glue it down there on my card. Where's my roller? Here it is here. And we can then cut it off. Like that. Oops. Uck. That's sticky. As I'd say to my grandson, uck. That's yucky. Right. Took too much off it. Silly Leanne. I'll just stick a bit back. Okay. Stick this here. Oops, why'd that come off? Out there. Okay. So all you do is get your card, 5 by 3 inch, and you put some vintage paper on it, some scraps on it, anything you want. I've got these muted tones here. You don't even have to do that. You can have some beautiful coloured paper. I'm just going for some darker colours, muted browns and creams and things like that. Okay, so we've done that. So there's our card. So I've just got some beautiful paper there. And we've got some beautiful tea stain paper. And I love the tea stain over the coffee stain lately. I don't know why, I just do. Right, here's some, what would you call this? Oh dear, what is it called? Tissue paper? Something like that, or rice paper, one or the other. But it's very, very delicate, so you've got to be careful how you use it. And I just tore a piece off, and I'm just going to throw it on there, just like that. Make sure it's down, just like that. Just add it a bit. Let's see what else I can add. Just got scraps galore around here. I've got some paper washi there. No, I don't think I'll put that down. I've also got some text. Now, I love text. Text is fantastic. You can almost do anything with text, can't you? Maybe a bit there. Oh, I like it. I am going to brown it, edge it, brown it, edge it. And that's all you do. You get your palm card 5 by 3 or piece of cardstock cut by 5 by 3. And then you can throw bits and pieces of scraps, whatever you've got left on your desk, which I have got a few. And then you can just add it. Pieces of paper. Make it look old, make it look shabby chic, make it look modern and new and fresh. Do whatever you want. Right. I like that so far. Maybe something here. Something similar like text. Oops, that's not down. So you've got to be very careful with that paper. It's very delicate. Yep, I like that too. So I'm going to brown it as well. Or edge it. Oh, sorry, edge it. I shouldn't say brown it. Okay, so that's good. Use our Boss stick, which has got a big fat hair on it at the moment. And that's going to be hard to get off. Nope, got it off. Easier. And I'm going to stick that down just as a little bit of whatever. And I've got some old cards here that I used at Christmas time. Some tickets, I should say, and I've stamped them Happy Christmas. I do like the paper from it. Paper. It's quite nice. Yep, I like that too, so I'm going to use it. It's just an old stamp. Ticket, sorry. Not stamp, ticket. There we go. And that's all it requires. And all you have to do then, where are we? all you have to do then is machine sew it around. Oh, that hair's still there. And edge it. I like to edge it with a bit of photo finish, like the rest of they are. Let's see if we've got a label for it, if that is too much for it or whether it can handle it. And I like that already, so I'm going to use it. Now I will glue it down, but I may machine sew around that as well. I think I will. Get rid of some of this paper. So I'm going to incorporate these 3 pieces of paper by adding this to all of them. Just let it touch it. Like that. And voila, we're finished. So I'll machine sew it like the rest of these, and I will machine sew around those pieces of label. Maybe those labels are way too big. I'm not sure. This one's quite a nice size. It's just small enough. Okay, so that's what we do. We'll let them dry and then we'll machine sew around them. So we have them, and we've got a double pocket page, journal pages, double pocket journal page. So that will fit. Is that what we called it? Double pocket journal page. Yep, something like that. Go back to what I said earlier. I will too, and I'll get that name again for you. But they're double pocket journal pages, something like that. So there we go. So we've made them as well, and then we did in our last video our other pieces of ephemera that we're going to use in our journals, and voila, that's what we've done. So okay, till I see you next time, please take care everyone. Bye for now.